God, I look like I haven't fucking slept in like 20 million years. My elbow just slipped off the fucking table. I just dragged and dropped about 78 different audio files into iMovie. The app crashed like instantly. It said, nope, no thank you, not tonight. So as a result of that, I did end up putting Diet Coke into a shaker bottle from Ninja. Love Ninja. With ice, of course. I debated on doing it in a wine glass because, you know, why the fuck not? Make me feel a little fancy. Who knows? But this video is just for shits and giggles. Why not? I don't have a life. Decided to record it for about a week, 2 weeks. I don't fucking remember. It's about 3 weeks after I recorded all of this. Beats me. You guys will figure it out. Bye. I mean, here's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just getting ready for work.
And no, I will not be stripping for the camera. That is not allowed. Mommy says I cannot do that.
Okay, so here I was applying my daily scent while also cleaning you guys off with my spit. I'm gonna record this really quickly because apparently my computer's out of fucking storage again. I opened my fucking pictures and I saw a picture of the Twin Towers and I ran out of Coca-Cola to process that, so I'm gonna go pour myself a new one. I just thought I wanted to share that with you guys. Bye! Anyways, same drill here, just went home from work, right after, of course, work, and after an hour and 30-minute fucking commute, and I ended up studying for my finals once again, just because I had no life at this point, and I was just drowning in schoolwork. Don't mind me texting on my phone. It was a bad boy. I was a very, very bad boy for doing that, so... Before we move on, can I talk about how I literally cannot put any of my devices on a fucking charger to save my life? My iPad's on 32%, my phone's on 11%, my other phone that I use for recordings on like 5%. My MacBook's the only thing that's, supercharged is on 78, so I'm really proud of myself for that one. But everything that, is in my life seems to always be on the fritz. I can't control it. I would explain my skin routine in a lot more depth, but unfortunately it doesn't take much. It's the Curology skincare line. I just wash my face, apply the skin cleanser, and then I move on to the actual treatment itself, I think is what it's called. And I put the moisturizer on, and that's pretty much it. Then I rinse.
Yes, I did blow my nose after this because everything was coming out.
Anyways, decided to go ahead and make some toast for my study routine, whatever the fuck it's called. Study sacrifice. It was a pretty damn good piece of fucking toast, man. Oh my god, some cream cheese. No, and then having a big cranium brainium here, and I was just studying through the rest of the night. I think I stayed up until, it had to have been like 3 a.m. or something like that, because I remember getting up early that next morning and regretting everything in my life. But it was super productive. I wrote a lot of flashcards. They were all pink, so it was fun.
So this was the morning that I decided to wake up at the ass crack of dawn to get ready for work. I think I had to go in at like 9.
Actually, I don't remember what day this was. I think it was Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So I had to go in at 8 this day. God damn, I need a cough drop.
Here I was packing up everything I needed to study over my lunch break today. I just wanted to go ahead and make sure that I had all of my papers, my laptop, my notebooks, chargers, etc., my social security card, birth certificate, everything like that. I even packed away the first baby tooth I even lost. It was all the way at the bottom of the bog. Let's voice over what I was saying. Fucking help me.
Damn, I felt like that was pretty good for like my first time. Jeez.
This is veterinary medicine, so because I do work in a surgical setting, I do want to make sure that I am preparing all of these surgical drapes with lint rollers and making sure that they're prepared to wrap instruments and surgical sets inside of them.
We gotta make sure that shit's bald as fuck, so that way we don't cause like some weird infection in some abdomen somewhere.
And then going through the wrapping of surgical gowns with a coworker.
I'm telling you, I was trying to demonstrate. She wasn't listening. I got more confused.
And my big thing is if you're gonna ask, you can not listen, then why the fuck are you gonna ask in the first place? You're gonna piss me the fuck off and I'm gonna wanna leave and not explain anything to you.
IKEA shelf. Yeah. My dyslexic ass thought this said labia. Labia. Like vagina. Like labia minora. Like the JJ. Laba. Laba. And it's with a B. Labia is with a B, not a V.
This was one of the more mentally taxing days, so I ended up not recording much just because I didn't feel like it, and I was just studying to take my mind off of things today. Okay, editor me here. Hey, I'm back. Hey, wake up this time. I apologize for not recording that day at all. I don't even know what happened. I'm not gonna lie, I think I just got fucking lazy. I mean, we all have those moments where we just don't feel like doing anything, and I think that was just the day where I slacked off. But I think I was studying that day because I had a final coming up, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this whole video. So, and if you're watching because of other reasons, well, bless your heart, honey, bless your heart.
Fucking not Coco, man. In fucking Minecraft too.
So I did actually end up studying just a little bit more after finishing up Minecraft. I was playing with my sister for a little bit, and then I went ahead and did my skincare routine for the night, which consisted again of me washing my face with the Curology, moisturizing. I did go ahead and clean my ears out and everything like that, and I was just blasting music while in here, so I was just jamming out, and it was fun. So what I was using these flashcards for was actually to study for a certification exam that I did pass, and I am certified now. But I was super nervous. It's called the CRCST, and it's just basically like a sterile processing examination that tests whether or not you know how to sterilize instruments properly and follow recommendations and guidelines set by the FDA and other governing bodies. But I did go to bed really late. So I actually remember this day very well. I had a lot of annotation to do, a lot of prescriptions to call in, and just a lot of notes to write down and get into our system. Basically, I was interpreting doctor handwriting the whole time, and it sucked the life out of me. I swear to God, it's like interpreting a different language. But I was stuck on the pharmacy phone call for quite some time just because I was dealing with being on hold. This day I focused on surgical drapes and getting those prepared for surgery just because we were below the number of threshold we wanted for proper surgery procedure. And then I ended up studying over my lunch break.
Grocery cart's there. God damn. It's a cute car. Wait, what is that? What is that? A Genesis? I like that. I really like that. Hold on. Okay, we're going to Panera.
I'm freaking back again. So I'm going to be completely open and honest with you guys. I think that the thing that I became most proud of within the video that I'm editing right now is the fact that I got more and more comfortable with the idea of talking to the camera and treating it more of like a friend rather than a stranger, if you know what I mean. I got more comforted with it, and it was just more of like a friend on FaceTime. So like, I was really happy and excited about that, genuinely, because I had never thought in a million years that I'd be able to talk to a camera and have a good time. Like, I never, honestly, looking back at all this and going through all the footage, I'm like, did I really take y'all to Panera with me? And I talked and drove y'all through it? Like, but like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, growth development, I guess.
Bro, not my fucking coworker messaging me after I asked her if she wanted to go to H Mart, and then her being like, did you go to H Mart? No, I did not. I went to go live my life a little bit outside of work. Also, I bought a new phone. Well, not a new phone, a new filming phone, because I wanna take this a little more seriously. Can you get on my armhole? I wanna take this a little more seriously, so we're gonna do that and pray to God that maybe it works out. I don't know though. Okay, Miss Gal and I were just a little confused. I was sitting there and I was awkward as fuck, and I don't know how to do anything with my life, and... Why does she keep on pausing? I didn't know if it was my order or not, so I just, like, was standing there, because they looked a little busy, and then she was like, who is you? And I was like, oh... Like, I said my name and everything like that, but we were just, like, awkwardly staring at each other for a little bit. It was kind of funny. Kind of not. But I've got the food. Got the fucking food. And that's good. It's good. Good grub. Good grub. We got it. Now back to work. We must lock in for the rest of the day. I just got my freaking dog sitting money, man. $900. $900. In an envelope. We're going home, kids. My backpack's breaking. No. What are you gonna do when it's time? It's time to make the investment. Investment time. Got my house key. Got the on me. Let's go home. Check this out. Box. Opening box. Oh, wait. So I treated myself to something. The iPhone Air. It's so pretty. So I want to use this to film, or use this as my main one, or use this to film. I don't know yet though. I haven't made my mind up yet, but I traded in my old XR for this. So we'll work on the trade in second. Excited! I'm so freaking excited. It's so pretty. I feel like I've treated myself so well these past few months, and I'm just so happy. So happy. This is the thing I'm trading in. So, to new beginnings, and to taking my content journey more seriously. I want this. So I don't really think I had a definitive conclusion to the video whatsoever. Also, why I didn't have a definitive end to the video was just because I ran out of storage on my MacBook. So one of the defining moments of this semester was just the amount of sheer work and time that I put into studying. I think that I'm most proud of myself in that regard, just because I stayed dedicated while also working full-time. And I have a whole other set of reasons as to why I'm working full-time while also doing nursing school. One of the main reasons is just insurance, so I kind of need that because I have some health issues. You know, and at this point, who doesn't? I think that's what I'm the most proud of this semester. I did get straight A's this whole semester. Don't know how the fuck I did it. It was 4 freaking classes. I'm a fucking miracle worker. I don't know. I struggled through all of it. And thanks to my mommy, my dad, my sister, my work family, my best friends, you know, the people who kind of helped me to get through it, because it was very, very difficult. Well, and I also had like no life while doing it, and I now sound like a smoker and I can't stop coughing because of that. Like, my body was just like, you're off, ho? You're gonna get fucking ill. Good luck. I got a 97 on a final, 94, and 2 92s. So, do with that what you will. My last final was 340 questions. But
you know, it was well worth it. I think this semester taught me so much in regards to just disciplining and making sure to stick through everything. You know, this is a very everything and the kitchen sink kind of video, just because I didn't really have a theme that I was recording for. It was just more of like recording my final season, you know, and taking you guys to work with me and everything like that. I think with 2026 now, I'm definitely going to go ahead and be focusing more on, you know, long-term content and different kind of content ideas, but I just really wanted to go ahead and put this together to kind of put on my channel so that way I can document how far I've come in my study journey, my academics. You know, because I am going to look at this a year from now and I'm going to be like, holy crap, like, I used to be fucking Broomhilda. Like, I was riding my broom, like, all the time. And how did I live? You know, and I'm going to be able to look back on this and kind of smile at it too, because I know the amount of work that I've put into making sure that I'm successful in my future. And I want other people to be successful as well when they step into their future, when they take their future more seriously. So, you know, I want to be one of those people that show society that it can be done. It just requires a lot of work and dedication, but it can be done. And yeah, I might be sick and paying for it right now, but it's well worth it. Like, it's towards my future. I'm going to be super, super happy because I know I'm passionate and adamant about this. So, you know, if there's one message that you should take away from this video, it's put in the effort. If you have any inkling of doing something, go do it. And if you don't like it, there's always room to change. There's always room to go do something else that you enjoy. No one's saying you have to. You don't have to be perfect. No, fuck being perfect. I literally had fucking liquid diarrhea like this morning. There's no being perfect. Like, bye. You guys have a great one. Love you all. Yeah. Here's to 2026, bitches.